it seems like delusion just runs through all of these guys over here. Marsellos Wilder, Wilder's younger brother, had made some claims that Deontay Wilder visited a doctor, and he said that he may have been hit with a blunt object that from his last fight with Fury, and that he had a dent in his head, and that it couldn't have been caused by a fist or a fist in wraps. So they're basically insinuating that while Fury had something inside his gloves that he was hitting Wilder with throughout the fight. Now, there's a couple of things I'm going to get into in this video. Let me start off with this. When you're getting your hands wrapped, actually, let me go back a bit. Marsellos Wilder, let me tell you who Marsellos Wilder is. Marsellos Wilder recently turned pro, I think in the last year and a half. I think he had less than 12 fights, something along those lines. I don't know his actual record. But his last fight, he was on the undercard. I forgot what undercard he was even on. I just remember him getting knocked out. He got knocked out by a journeyman in his last fight. He's not a great fighter. He comes across as someone who kind of just boxes because his brother boxes, and maybe he sees a way for him to make money by himself. I don't know what he does in his personal life, but it seems like it's just a way for him to make money. But yeah, he's not a particularly good boxer, or I think he's at light heavyweight if I'm not mistaken. This whole glove gear stuff is something I spoke about my personal friends and stuff like that, but the whole thing I just kind of tried to ignore it because it was so ridiculous. I was getting sick and fed up of seeing people who can't do their own research, look up different types of gloves, look up how many people are in a room when you're getting your hands wrapped. I know years ago, again, I forgot the guy's name. Someone put it down below. The guy who fought Miguel Cotto what was it, about 10 years ago, whatever, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, who had the thing in his glove. I forgot the name. I forgot the guy's name. Someone put it down below. I was stuck on top of my tongue, but yeah, you don't see that type of stuff happen now. Can't, man. You got a commission. You got a member of Wilder's team would be in the room where Wilder getting the hands wrapped. How the hell would they have gotten something inside their glove? It's so ridiculous. And I don't dislike Wilder, but again, he doesn't come across as smart. He comes across as easily manipulated. He comes across as people around him can easily talk him out of things and sweet talk him, and you start agreeing because he doesn't really think for himself. He doesn't come across as intellectual to me. And again, I don't dislike the man. He comes across as, if you know him in person, he comes across as he's a good person, he's a cool guy. But at the end, Wilder's brother goes, "We're coming for blood." I'm thinking, bro, I don't know if people know this, but Wilder's dad is a preacher. Wilder tried to sometimes put on this persona like he's this big tough guy. I'm not saying he's not tough, but he's this guy who grew up from the hood, and I'm not saying he wasn't hood, but I mean this gangster, and he was this big mean. That Wilder, that's not your personality. Watch Wilder's interview when he first started boxing. Wilder's not this guy. This person. For me, he puts on the character. He puts on the character, and I can see through it because his character wasn't like that a couple of years ago. It's more in the last 3 or 4 years he's become this loud, shouting in your face, "I'm a catch a body" type of character, which again, that's not him at heart. That's just not him. But he's a preacher's son, you know. I'm not saying all preacher's son has to be these holy great people, but he was raised from a good household, man. He's not just "I'm a catch a body" type of character. But that's beside the point. One thing I like about boxers like AJ, and this is why I'm a big fan of someone like AJ and Dillian Whyte and Terence Crawford. The fighters who I find to be more of a realist are fighters who don't co-sign BS, and you can hype up a fight without having to be a fighter who chats rubbish, you know? That's what sometimes I like Fury, but it's not the issue I have with someone like a Tyson Fury is he chats a lot of rubbish. And he has his character and he chats a lot of rubbish to maybe down another fighter and bring himself up just through BS. You don't have to do that, you know? Just like, I remember when Ali, one thing that Ali said he regretted was, I think he called, if I'm not mistaken, he called Joe Frazier and Uncle Tom. And I remember that's something that hurt Frazier because in the black community, a lot of people started calling him an Uncle Tom at the time, and it really, really hurt Joe Frazier's character and persona. And I think years later, Ali kind of said he regretted saying that because he knew how much damage it did to the guy. Even recently, you had Tyson Fury, when Joshua had his whole speech, and Tyson Fury was saying that Joshua said don't shop at white businesses. Joshua never said don't shop at white businesses, but Tyson Fury came out and said that. And it was like, there's like a line between the amount of rubbish you're going to speak. Don't try and kill someone to bring yourself up. And we just saw Wilder stuff, and even sorry with Joshua, I'm on Joshua. People saying he got knocked out by people. Joshua was like, yeah, David Price knocked me out in sparring one time, and he admitted it. He didn't lie about it. Okay, it didn't happen. Like some fighters will come out and be knocked out in sparring, and they'll come out and they'll lie and it never happened, or this never happened, or they'll come out and say, I knocked so and so out. Like Daniel Dubois coming out, I knocked Joshua out in sparring, until we see Daniel Dubois' father come out and say, no, it never happened. Now I'm pretty sure Dubois and Frank Warren, he comes Dubois' father's Dubois' team or Warren or someone like that's come out and said, yeah, say or kind of insinuate they knocked out Joshua to get more publicity and stuff. I think that was the play by them. And with Wilder here, with all this Glovegate issue, it's easy for Wilder to go out on Twitter and be like, it's all BS, I just lost the fight. And I know he had the whole costume nonsense that he had, but it's easy for him to come out and say that he lost the fight. Just come out and say I lost, there was nothing wrong with the guy's gloves, it was just a fight and that was it. That's what you have to say. Don't sit there and, like, to a degree, like, when you're silent about something, you're co-signing it for me. It's someone saying, you beat this guy up. Yeah, didn't you? If I just stay silent about it and kind of just not say anything, the insinuation people can go is, you did, didn't you? When it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I know I didn't beat that guy up the way people are trying to say it is, but if you're staying silent about it, it's nonsense. And I hope, Wilder can tweet, but he's obviously not going to do it. So I hope while there's an interview, someone asks him the question and goes, how this whole Glovegate thing do you think is real? I hope he comes out this because it's nonsense. He was in the ring. He was in the ring. He hit the first fight. In the first fight, Wilder didn't get hurt. He got buzzed. And in the second fight, he just lost. Talking about the costume, bro, the costume was heavy. I don't know how, he said it was 40 pounds, whatever. He also said in a Joe Rogan interview, about a year earlier, they changed a 40-pound costume. Fury also came in. He also came in at 230 pounds. I think that's a career heaviest for him. I think prior to that, his career heaviest might have been 228. He also faced a guy who's a 270-pound man who was leaning on him the whole fight and hitting him to the body whenever they were in clinches. Of course you're going to gas and your legs are going to feel heavier because you came in heavier facing a guy who has 50 pounds on you, leaning on you and hitting your body. Of course you're going to gas and your legs are going to feel weak. Then you got dropped. And I hope Wilder comes out and kind of does a co-sign this. Again, why would his brother come out and say it rather than Wilder? I don't like delusion in boxing. Like I said earlier, you can't. It's cool. You can't build up a fight without having to lie or have to have not like Derek Chisora as a prime example. Derek doesn't really come out and lie. He built up a fight through the random stuff he would say, his personality, being loud, saying not something out, getting under someone's skin. But Derek Chisora doesn't really come out and lie. He's not gonna come out and just chat complete nonsense. You don't have to lie to build up a fight or to save your case. And if this is what actual thinking going into the fight, that the costume was heavy, he has something in his glove, this, that, you're gonna lose the second fight. You're gonna lose the trilogy. You're gonna lose again, because after the first Ortiz fight, I was thinking Wilder surely has to change up his boxing style at this point, because he stepped up for the first time. Stavern, obviously world champion. I don't rate him as a fighter. I don't think he's a good fighter. I think if you look back in history, Stavern might be one of the weaker heavyweight champions for me personally. Obviously, he's beat champions, but Stavern is probably up there for me. But where was I going? What was I talking about? Oh yeah. First step up and you get stunned with a counter right hook. Now I was thinking, okay, someone put down below, I forgot who Wilder fought right after Ortiz. I don't think, or it might have been a Fury fight. Yeah, what was the Fury fight? Then you got scored in the Fury fight, thinking, alright, cool. Are you gonna try to learn how to box, use your jab a little bit more, set up punches better? Because one thing I always said, other than just broken fight, Wilder throws punches only at certain times. His hand position you gotta look at. Another time he normally throws punches is when a fighter is coming near to the ropes, right? It's kind of the same formula of him every single time. We'll go back and watch his fights. Wilder will typically throw a punch when his opponent is near the rope. That's it. When he not threw down the first time in the first fight, Fury was by the rope. When he not threw out or it's either that or when he's desperate. When he's desperate and he just needs to throw. Because I remember he hit through in the second fight and he was desperate and kind of just threw it and he landed a decent punch in the second fight. But he needs to change up. I think he needs to change up his style to learn to, and he never did it. He went into the Fury fight the second time with the same tactics. He went into the second Ortiz fight with the same tactics. Wait for Ortiz to get by the ropes, then he throws, and that's what he did. That's how he knocked him out. Because when you're by the ropes, you can't move back out of it. You can only move left to right, and it's just harder to pivot that way. So, pivot that way for someone like Ortiz as well. But yeah, I hope he doesn't go into the first fight thinking that with all the excuses in mind, because if he does, he's going to get beat again. Obviously, again, the element of surprise is gone, but you need to understand where you went wrong, why you lost, and then improve on those spots there. I don't think he can in this short period of time, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching the video. What do you think about this whole glove game? What do you think about what Marsellos Wilder said on screen? I think it's nonsense, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching the video. See you guys later. Subscribe. Peace.